everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today it is the September update for Skin is In, so all of the progress and the products that I have finished up over the course of September. So it's going to be super exciting. We've got empties to roll out, bring some replacements in, some progress to update on. So we're going to dive right into today's video. Now, of course, before we fully dive in, obviously you guys can see, important, I'll just stand up really quick here. Today that I'm filming, it is the 29th, so the work day where a whole bunch of stuff is going on for Truth and Reconciliation. Of course, you guys are seeing this video the day after, so on the 1st, whereas Truth and Reconciliation is on the Saturday, so for you guys, it was yesterday. Even though this video is coming out the day after, I did still want to do at least a little bit of an acknowledgement for it. Because, of course, as someone who is currently living, working, and filming this video on Treaty 6 territory and the homeland of the Métis, just wanted to make that reference and acknowledgement to do at least a tiny little bit of my part to work towards reconciliation. And obviously, as a white Canadian woman, right, this is not a holiday or an event about myself, but to help support all of these Indigenous voices, and to reconcile, of course, the events of the past and, unfortunately, the present. So if you happen to be an Indigenous viewer, a massive thank you to you for your support on my channel, and I did want to take at least a moment to acknowledge and wear my orange shirt to talk about this very important day. Without further ado now, let us dive right into the update. So, lots of products in front of me. Let's start off with my cleansing balm, right, as normal, sort of ish in order of application. This one is the Wishful, the Clean Genie Cleansing Butter. You guys will see where I was last time, and I am making progress on this particular item. Kind of slow moving, but that's okay. It's going to be hard to see with the lighting. We're losing the sun so fast, you guys, now. I'll have a video so you can actually hopefully see that better. I would say this is about halfway. So this is on track to still being done before the end of this project, which is exciting, but this will probably be the last cleansing balm that I'm working on for Skin is In 2023. In terms of my cleanser, this is the one that I use only in the shower because it is a charcoal cleanser and it gets a little bit on the messy side. This is my Glamglow Supercleanse Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. And of course, this is not the only cleanser I'm using, because if I did a mask that's, for example, a charcoal mask or some kind of more active mask or something that isn't hydrating, then I don't like using this. That feels like it'd be too much for my skin. Progress though, we're consistent now. Okay, so this is where I was, this is where I am now. So we've been consistent sort of the last couple of months, so making progress. Based on that, this is not going to get done this year, which was a goal. It was a goal to get this done this year, but at least I'm making some movement on it, because cleansers, they take me forever. Oh my goodness, they take me so long, so at least I'm making progress. My toner is doing well. This, of course, is my Farmacy Deep Sweep, the 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner. My husband uses this as well, so it's not just me. So my husband uses it once a day. I use it once a day. I use this one at night. As you guys can see, we were here and we got down to there. So we're making some really nice progress on those lines right there. All right, moving on from my toners, let's get into an eye product. This is the Tula. This, of course, is their Rose and Glow. What is this? And Get Lit Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. Product looks like that. Making some progress. I've kind of given up trying to line it up with the product. Sorry, guys. But I've been making progress. I do use this twice a day, so making progress, getting steady kind of there. Farmacy, feeling good. This is their Plumping Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. I was going to be using this one during the day. Okay. You start here, and there's no line. Because I use this think only once, you guys. I can't do it. I can't do the smell. This is giving me, I referred to this last video, is giving me the same scent as the AHA Honeymoon Glow Body Lotion? Yeah, it's a lotion. It's the same scent. I did not like the scent of the Honeymoon Glow, which again is a pharmacy product as well. Ooh. I'm putting this on my face. No, can't do it. So I gave it to my husband. Make him use it, and he hasn't complained about the scent yet. I don't know if he noticed the scent or not, but he's gonna use this. So for me, I am decluttering this. It is not going to be used by me, so I'm not going to talk about it moving forward in this project, but he's going to be the one to use it up because this was something that I picked. I picked this as a BoxyCharm choice item January of last year, I want to say. So he's going to use it up. He's going to, which is going to be good because no. So I've been focusing on other things. I've had a lot of serums on other projects, as you guys know, so it's okay. This was a good month for that to be a dud. But in terms of my night serum, the Dermelect, the serum that's been in this project all year, it's still not done, of course. But, there to there, nice big jump. And of course my lines are definitely fading towards the top. I didn't remark the top ones, but we're getting there. The bottle ends here, I think. Oh, 1 month, 2 months? Definitely before the end of the year. I will have this done. But it will have taken me a solid year because when I started in January, it was here, so I still have to work it down from that. So, good value for your money, but I'm still working on it. Let's get into moisturizers next. The one I'm using in the daytime, this is my Philosophy Hope in a Jar Smooth Glow Multitasking Moisturizer. Of course, there's going to be a video so you guys can see where I was with it last time. And, again, this moisturizer and the one I'm going to show you for my night, it is still very easy to take too much, which is good because then at least I moisturize my neck with a proper moisturizer, but we're getting down to here. So that's, here, and the glass only goes down to here. So again, we're getting lots of products towards a month or two left, which is really, really exciting. And yeah, it'll be great. My night moisturizer, Neostrata, the Night Repair Cream, and you can already see from all the way over there how I'm progressing with it. Of course, I'll still have a video of where I was last month with it. And again, I still am not using this on nights when I'm using the sleeping mask because this is a heavier night cream. And this is the progress with the bright light there. So again, I'll have a video so you can see that a little bit better. Now, it does have 8% AHA in this. And I've noticed this last month, but this month as well, sometimes I feel like this irritates my skin a little bit. Not like a major irritation, but spots. It'll be like, oh, that kind of burns a little bit. It doesn't feel the best. But I'm just so close to being done that it's like, well, I just want to get it done. So this one's complicated. I know it's expensive. I would not repurchase based on that experience, but I just want to get it done. And it's getting close. And my skin still seems to be fine with it. It's just sometimes for 30 seconds after applying, you have those spots somewhere. It's just stingy. My kind of one-off product, the last sheet mask, you guys! At least that's currently in my collection, the Dr. Jart. This was their clearing solution. I used this pretty quickly after the last update, so I didn't forget about it. It is a single-use sheet mask, and the Dr. Jart ones don't have a ton of serum hanging out at the bottom. So didn't get a ton of extra usage in that regard there. Again, these are very expensive, and they're a sheet mask. So again, how much do you really get from them? But they're all gone. It's so exciting. The only sheet masks I have left now are like the foot masks. And I have just purchased them all very recently, so within the last couple of months. So I'm very excited because some of those face sheet masks have been around for quite a while. But the other masking product that I have in this project, my wonderful glow recipe, is their Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. And guys, you can see lines. I mean, you could last month and maybe even the month before that as well, but oh, it's so exciting. Of course, video where I was previously. Again, I'm still not the best at using this. And it might be because I have a hydrating mask in another project, and that seems to do something kind of similar to this. But that other mask isn't close to being done. So this is not going to get finished this year. I at least doubt it. But, you know, progress. So that's exciting. Again, this is the pre-reformulation because the new one has like AHAs in it. But yeah, that's the old one, and we're getting there. We're making progress. Moving away from the face to my body care. 3 items to discuss. Actually, these are all going to be pretty darn exciting. I didn't intend for this to happen, but last month I had rolled in my very first Bath & Body Works scrub. And you guys, I had not touched, no, I had touched it. That's a lie. I had used it in the tub, and I did my legs. I did like half exfoliation, and I may have used it once in the shower. I finished it, you guys. So this is Fresh Getaway. That has notes of bright yuzu citrus and fresh ocean air. I cut into it because, oh my goodness, guys, I think I had like 3 applications. 2 or 3 after cutting into it. It was a lot still. It smells so good. I was able to get about 2 uses a week on this scrub. Initially, when I rolled this in, I thought I would only get 1 because the sea salt, what is this? Sand and sea salt is a little bit harsher, but I was still able to do twice a week on it. So I enjoyed it. Yes, it definitely is a little bit messy in your shower, which isn't the best, but oh, I'm very excited about Bath & Body Works and their scrubs at this point. So thrilled about that item, and then I got it done. Also, speaking of Bath & Body Works, no surprise, I finished off my body cream, which was brand new last month. This one was in Afternoon Sunshine. So notes of golden peaches, honey crisp apple, white woods. This is supposed to be, obviously, with those 2 fruit notes. You'd think it'd be very fruity, but all I smell is, I think, that white woods note. And I'm glad it's gone. I would not repurchase this. Now, one thing we actually do need to talk about. I'll explain the full story when I roll this in, but I have been misreading my dates. Now, okay, let me explain. I know that when you're looking at the back here, you've got all of these numbers here at the top. And here you see it has a 2 first, right? So that means this was 2022. But here's how my brain works, okay? You may be able to see it says 20 there because the first number is the year, and then the next 3 numbers is the day of the year it was manufactured. So my brain, instead of reading this as it was manufactured in 2022 on the 38th day of the year, I read that as 20, as in the year 2020. So I actually don't have any 2020 body creams in my collection, which great. Because brain thought I did. So I'm into 2021 now. But oh man, it's gonna be interesting. So yeah, there's my little story, and I realized this error that I've been making for months when I was filming, was it Deck of Panning, when I rolled in a product. So, Deck of Panning or Cat and Dog. One of those projects. Pretty sure it's Deck of Panning, but oh my goodness, you guys. A little embarrassing, but oh well. Hopefully I can help prevent you from making that mistake if you're like me. But this is a 2022. It is done. Did not really enjoy the scent, but I did track the uses this time. I said I was going to do it. It took me a total of 13 uses to finish this body cream. Now, 3 of those uses, I do want to note, are after I cut into it. It took me 3 full body applications, and obviously with 13 uses to finish this entire 8-ounce bottle, I'm fairly generous with how much I'm putting on. So I'm going to keep tracking them and kind of see, is 13 about the average? Was I a little heavier on this one? Was I a little more light-handed? I was trying to be heavier because I wasn't big on the scent, but long story long, because I've been talking about this product for a long time, it is done, and that's what's exciting and matters. And of course, to round out all of that, my body oil. This is from Voya. This is their Nourishing Body Oil in Lime and Mandarin. It's done. Where was that mark? The mark is faded off. It was like down here somewhere. There wasn't much left in it. And again, the priority here was old, like 5 years old. It has a 6-month shelf life. So, whoops. But it's done, and that's what matters. So, with all of these products finished and the updates on progress, it is now time to do the exciting part and roll new stuff in. All right, new roll-in time. To start off with my kind of one-off sort of category, I'm out of the single-use stuff, but to replace that, I actually have this Caudalie. This is their Instant Detox Mask. 15 milliliter sample? Yeah, there we go. Now this is already pretty used. I can't seem to see with a flashlight where it is, but if I were to guess, I think I'm like in here somewhere. I've used it. I like this. I do. I may be putting this on my Christmas wish list. But the problem is I've got a lot of masks open and I've got a lot of masks in projects that even though this one's so close to being done, I'm not using it because, you know, I've got massive other projects where that's just how my brain works with doing project planning. So I want to get it done. Again, it's somewhere in this range here, so I'm sure I have less than half. So I just want to get this out and not just have it sit. It does have a 9-month shelf life after opening. This has been open for a few months now. So I just want to make sure I get that done and get it rolled out and complete. Now, of course, the Farmacy Serum was not an empty, but it's rolled out and getting replaced. So to replace that one, and my husband can use up the pharmacy, at this point, I don't think I can finish another full-size serum. I mean, I might be able to, but what I was thinking of doing in January anyway is focus on some of my minis. You know, because again, I do want to have some stashed away for travel and that kind of, I don't travel much, but I always like to have that stashed just in case. So I was going to do that in January anyway. So I'm just going to move up the timeline and work on some of my minis, get some things finished out of there, work some of those numbers down, and then start back up in January with another full-size serum. So that's my plan. So to kickstart us off, I'm kind of focusing on larger samples of serums as well. But this little guy, nice and cute here. This is from Biossance. Yeah, they're squalene and copper peptides. What is that? Rapid Plumping Serum. Now, this came in a Sephora Favorites kit. The smell is not much. And as you guys can see, we've got like this kind of bluish color there. Now, I was not making the mistake that I made previously with the last serum. I've used this twice already. And so far, we're good. So my starting mark, which is kind of hard to see, it's that one right there. So I've used it twice, and I'm going to keep going with it and use it up. It is a hydration with hyaluronic acid serum. So this is going to be my day serum that I'm going to use. Or I can use it also at night if I'm using a different retinol product other than the serum. To get into my body care replacements. Okay, super exciting. Now, starting off with my scrub from Bath & Body Works, which I do want to note, this had only 187 grams or 6.6 ounces of product. So this was the smallest scrub that I had in my collection from Bath & Body Works. And again, this was a 2021 body scrub. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do a scrub a month based on the sizes, especially because I'm going to bring in this guy. So the last one was 187 grams. This one's 326. So significantly larger than the last one. This is also a 2021, I believe. Yeah, 2021 scrub. I got this as a gift. This is the aromatherapy from Bath & Body Works. They're orange and ginger. I can't talk. Oh my goodness. Orange and ginger. Hey, it's appropriate. Matches my shirt. The orange and ginger pumice body scrub with vitamin E. Now, I kind of want to roll this one in. One, because it was a 2021 scrub. But I thought having this tub would be convenient next time I have to cut into a scrub. Because it wasn't bad to put the cut up one in the shower, but maybe this would be more convenient. As you guys can see, I have not opened this yet. Hard to smell it. I think I want to see if I can get into this now. So let's do it together. Oh, okay. It's going to be... Oh. It's sticking a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now I've seen from other people that these do tend, fascinating, to be oilier. I think I am going to leave the top on for now because you can see there's a ton of product on it. Okay. Scent-wise, and I do have orange and ginger in a body cream as well, which I think gives a little bit more of the orange scent. This I'm getting more ginger from. Okay, as you guys can see, it's full. I'm trying to be careful here. This is liquidy, like this is kind of oily base. I've heard it's still really exfoliating, but I figured this would also be good so I could see if I enjoy the aromatherapy scrubs so that I know if I want to buy them or if I want to stick to ones more like the Fresh Getaway. So, yeah, interesting. Okay. This is going to be an experience, you guys. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, again, I have not used it before. It's going to take me, I anticipate, 2 months to work through it, but fascinating. The differences of these formulas. And that's what I'm playing with, right? I'm seeing what formulas I enjoy. Now, to replace my Bath & Body Works body cream, again, keeping in mind my big long story that I don't have 2020 ones, so we're moving into 2021. And I do want to be seasonally appropriate. And fall is so limited here. We just jumped to winter so quickly. So I wanted to pick packaging that was very fall-esque. I'm not sure if the scent is, but the packaging. And it's pretty, you guys. This is a 2021, I think. Actually, maybe this is a 2022, but I don't care. I'm still rolling it anyway. This is Autumn Drive. Now, if you're familiar at all with Saskatchewan falls, right, with the leaves changing, like we get, for a very short, it's like 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer than 2 weeks, but like the changing of the leaves to the reds, the greens, the yellows, the orange, the falling of the, that's something we do very well. And it looks gorgeous. So this kind of gives me that kind of Saskatchewan feel a little bit. And I keep touching this. I'm sorry, you guys. But like this is like a little bit of some rays on the packaging. It feels very nice. Scent notes. I have not used this at this point. It's a completely full body cream. A little bit of air up at the top. Scent notes. Wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. Now, again, as I've talked about previously, raspberry isn't my favorite berry. Strawberry is. But this does smell nice. The vanilla helps to balance the raspberry out. Let me just see. Yeah, this one is getting a little bit more on that yellow side. Just a little bit. You can kind of see that. Not neon like some of the other stuff I've been working on. But because of that, I do want to prioritize this one. And because, again, fall's so limited, if I'm not using it this month, like I think October's the last month for scents like this, I have to wait till September. Unless I use it out of season, which I don't really want to. So, Autumn Drive. Now, very quickly, I know this is getting into goals here, but as you guys know, I've rolled in body moisturization products in other projects. So even though this guy only took me 13 uses, there's still, twice a week with the body oil product. So in that, I use Midnight Swim, which is in deck of panning, and then I've rolled it. I don't think I can get it finished, you guys, in 1 month. So I'm just going to throw that out here right now. My goal is to get it done in 2, but just so you guys are aware, because that does deviate from my usual, getting through one of those every month. And then, of course, to replace the body oil, the last item, I know I've been doing a lot of bio oil, so I'm not going to do it bio oil. I mean, I do have lots of them I need to use up. But this one has been open for a while. It came to me in a BoxyCharm. It has, again, a 6-month expiration, and it's been open for 2 years. But that is my Elemis. This is their Muscle Active Body Oil. And I have, once I finished up the other body oil, I have started using it. It started originally like up here, I think. So I made a bit of a dent in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Every time I use it, again, full body application, I do see movement. Now, I am starting this guy right here. I'm hoping to still get this done over the course of what's left of this project, so optimistic. So that's going to be the goal, and then I'll be back to the bio oils. So to round out this video, let's talk about goals. I have 3 goals in terms of what I want to finish for the next month. Goal number 1 is on my toner. Again, as you can see, if I make that same amount of progress with my husband, right, that takes us below the bottom of the bottle. So hopefully this guy can get finished off. I want to get through my day serum, get that guy done as well. And then, of course, my little one-off here, because it is already significantly used. And again, it's a full face, right? So you do need a decent amount of product to cover your whole face. So hopefully I can get these 3 items finished off, and then we'll be good to go for the next update, because we're getting close to the end of the year. So again, lots of still things here. I still think, not next month, but the month after, I should be able to knock some more stuff out. But that is going to wrap us up for my Skin is in update. Thank you so much for joining me for it. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, especially on these new items. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.